Dear students, in today's class, you are going to learn how to prepare a reconciliation statement in cost accounting. You know that in large scale business undertakings, two sets of accounts may be maintained by the business undertaking. The business records may be maintained under financial accounting system as well as cost accounting system. Here, the objective of financial accounting and cost accounting are different. The main objective behind maintaining all the financial records is to find out the operating result at the end of the accounting year and to know the financial position. And also it is mandatory on the part of large scale business undertakings to maintain financial accounts. But whereas in case of cost accounting is not mandatory, it is not compulsory on the part of the business undertaking to introduce that system. But in this competitive world, in order to control the cost, costing techniques are required to be introduced. Costing techniques are required to be followed by the business undertaking. Because of that reason, what the business does, it will introduce even cost accounting. When cost accounting and financial accounting both are there in the business undertaking, now at the end of the year, we get the result by preparing trading and profit and loss account in case of financial accounting. But the profit which we get by preparing trading and profit and loss account may not match with the profit which we get by preparing cost sheet in case of cost accounting. See, in cost accounting, what we do, we prepare cost sheet and cost of production is calculated, and at the end, we are going to get the profit made by the business. Even though the similar type of business is there, the result as per cost accounting and financial accounting differs. Here there are so many reasons for this. Some transactions which are generally recorded in financial accounts are not recorded in costing books or in costing records. Or some of the items which are recorded in costing records are not recorded in financial records. Because of this reason, there will be a variance in the result. In order to reconcile or in order to equalize the result of cost accounting and financial accounting, we prepare a statement. That statement is called as a reconciliation statement. Here, I give some examples. You take as per cost accounting, try to understand here. As per cost accounting, the profit is rupees 1 lakh. Profit is rupees 1 lakh. And as per financial accounting, after preparing trading and profit and loss account, assume that we got the profit of rupees 1,25,000. Just you see, business is same, similar type of transactions have taken place in that year, but even then the result is different. Cost accounting is showing a profit of rupees 1 lakh and financial accounting is showing a profit of rupees 1,25,000. Why this variance is there? Why this what you call difference is there in the profit or the figures of both the sets of accounts? Here we need to find out the reasons. Here so many reasons are there, I told you. Here I will take up some examples so that you can easily understand. Some pure financial transactions or financial items are there. For example, rent received. See, rent received is an item of income that we record only in financial books. But this item, that is the rent received, is not recorded in cost accounting. You take for example here amount is rupees 3,000. Then this rupees 3,000 is recorded as an item of income in financial accounts and not recorded in cost accounts. It is quite obvious that the profit as per financial accounting increases. See, this entry is not made in costing records. In the similar way, you can take one more example. Dividend received. Dividend received. Dividend is also an item of income. This is also recorded only in financial books. but dividend is not recorded in cost sheet or in costing records. We are not going to record this one. Because of that reason, again, the result will change. See, this income, dividend received, is recorded where? In financial books. That is why here you take, for example, rupees 5,000 is the dividend received. If this amount is recorded in financial accounts, the profit of financial accounts will be more as compared to the profit as per cost accounting. And the next one is, you can also take one more example, commission received. Commission received. This is also an item of income. You take amount rupees 1,000. This is also recorded where? Only in financial books. See, these are the entries which I have taken here, are recorded only in financial accounts but not in cost accounts. See, because of this reason, variance is there, right? You see here, the total rupees 9,000 is the income. Rupees 9,000 is the income, but this income is not recorded in financial accounts. Because of that reason, here financial accounting profit is more. This is one of the reasons. In the similar way, you can also take some expenses. This is the income. Okay, you can also take some other what you call examples. You take preliminary expenses. Preliminary expenses written off. Preliminary expenses are shown only in financial books. Here, this is a charge to the profit and loss account. That is why here preliminary expenses are recorded in financial accounts but not in cost accounts. When in cost accounts this amount of rupees 2,000 is not recorded, then here result will change. ನಿಮಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಇಲ್ಲ? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು ಆದಾಯ, ಕಂಪನಿಗೆ ಬಂದಂತ ಆದಾಯ, ರೆಂಟ್ ಇದೆ, ಬಾಡಿಗೆ ಬಂದಿದೆ 3,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಡಿವಿಡೆಂಡ್ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ 5,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಡಿವಿಡೆಂಡ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ, ಕಮಿಷನ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ 1,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಆದಾಯ ಬಂದಿದ್ದು ಕಂಪನಿಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? 9,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಇದೆ. ಈ 9,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ? ಫೈನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಇಂಥ ಐಟಮ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ನಾವು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ತೋರಿಸೋದಿಲ್ಲ? ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ತೋರಿಸೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಮತ್ತು ಫೈನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಈ ಕಾರಣಗಳು ಇದ್ದಾವೆ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ. ಈ ಕಾರಣದಿಂದಾಗಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆ? ವೇರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಇದೆ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್. ಈಗ ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರಿ. ಪ್ರಿಲಿಮಿನರಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸಸ್ ನಾವು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀವಿ? ನಾವು ಫೈನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀವಿ ಪ್ರಿಲಿಮಿನರಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಅನ್ನ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಅದೇ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ತೋರಿಸೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಫೈನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಕಾಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ತೋರಿಸ್ತದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಇದು ಸಹ ಒಂದು ಏನಿದೆ? ಕಾರಣ ಇದೆ. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ರೀಸನ್ಸ್ why there will be a variation in the result of cost accounting and financial accounting. You can also take one more example, goodwill written off. Goodwill written off. Goodwill written off. What is this? This is the item which is shown in financial books only. ಇದು ಸಹ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು? ಫೈನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀವಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಫೈನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ತೋರಿಸಿದಾಗ ಫೈನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಕಾಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಈ ಗುಡ್ ವಿಲ್ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಆಫ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು? ದಿಸ್ ವಿ ಶೋ ಆಸ್ ಎ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ to the profit and loss account. In the profit and loss account, we show rupees 3,000. That is why here what happens, because of this type of reasons, the difference in profit or loss will be there in both the sets of accounts. Because of that reason, here we find, just you see here 1 lakh is there, here 1,25,000 is there in this example. Next one is not only this one. See, some incomes are recorded in financial accounts but not in cost accounts. Some expenses are recorded only in financial accounts but not in cost accounts. In the similar way, certain other items may be there which are recorded only in cost accounts. You take for example, here notional rent is there. Notional rent. What is the meaning of notional rent? Assume that the proprietor has his own building. He has given that building or using that building for his business purpose. Because of that reason, here what he is doing, he is charging this one as an expense and he will show that one in the cost accounting. Therefore, here assume rupees 3,000 is the notional rent. Here this notional rent of rupees 3,000 can be seen only in cost accounts but not in financial accounts. This amount is recorded here. Why it is not recorded in financial books? Because in financial books we record only when the amount is paid, but here actual amount is not paid. This is the notional rent. This type of entries are made only in costing records. When in costing records rupees 3000 is deducted, the profit as per cost accounts will go down, but whereas the profit as per financial account will show more profit. Because of that reason, here this is also, we can say that one of the important reasons for this variation in the result of cost account and financial account. And not only this, we can also come to know that there are so many other things are there, like undervaluation of opening stock, overvaluation of opening stock, undervaluation of closing stock, overvaluation of closing stock, etc. Here assume undervaluation of opening stock is there. Now try to understand here. Undervaluation of opening stock means here the profit as per cost accounting will be more. Here in cost accounting, the valuation, assume that this undervaluation of opening stock is there in costing books. In costing records, less amount of opening stock is recorded as compared to the financial accounts. When opening stock is less, then automatically what happens here? The profit increases. Therefore, when profit increases, in order to reconcile this one, we need to make even this one as the adjustment. That is why here undervaluation of opening stock may also be there. In the similar way, we can also take undervaluation of closing stock, undervaluation of closing stock. Why the undervaluation or overvaluation of opening stock or closing stock takes place? Because here valuation principle in cost accounting is different and financial accounting is different. That is why here undervaluation of closing stock may be given in the problem. Assume that this undervaluation is done in cost accounting. Because of this reason, what happens? What is the impact of this on the profitability? If the undervaluation is there, if the closing stock is not shown at its proper value, or if it is undervalued, then the profit of the company will decrease. That is why here profit which is shown by the cost accounting will be less as compared to the financial account, because in financial account correct amount of valuation may be entered, but here undervaluation is there in cost accounting. Because of this reason also, what happens here, the result changes. Therefore here important thing is, you take rupees 4000 as the undervaluation of opening stock. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, ನೀವು ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಪಡಿ. ಓಪನಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆದ್ರೆ, ಓಪನಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟದ್ದಾದ್ರೆ ಅದರದ್ದು ಪರಿಣಾಮ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಗಮನಿಸಬೇಕು. ಓಪನಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ನಾವು ಟ್ರೇಡಿಂಗ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಲಾಸ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ನಾವು ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಟ್ರೇಡಿಂಗ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಓಪನಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀವಿ? ನಾವು ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀವಿ. ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಯು ಸಿ ಆನ್ ದ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ವಾಟ್ we show opening stock, right? Then closing stock we show on the credit side of our trading account. Closing stock, here sales will also be there, right? By sales, assume that this is the trading account. Here to opening stock, to purchases we show. Just to try to understand, if opening stock, try to understand here, undervaluation of opening stock by rupees 4000 less amount is recorded here. Assume that instead of 14,000 only 10,000 is shown as opening stock. Opening stock where we have shown on the debit side. If opening stock increases, profit will decrease. If opening stock decreases, profit will increase. But in case of closing stock, if closing stock increases, profit will increase, and if the closing stock decreases, then profit will also decrease. That is why if the credit side is heavier than the debit side, resulting figure is profit. Therefore, if you keep trading account in your mind, easily you can judge, okay, the impact of this particular point on the profitability. See here, undervaluation of opening stock, undervaluation in the sense less amount is shown where in the trading account, or less amount is shown in the what you call cost account. That is why if undervaluation is there, then profit will be more. If profit increases, in case of cost accounting, the same what you call will have the negative impact on the what you call the profitability of financial accounting. Therefore, this one should also be taken into consideration. In the similar way, undervaluation of closing stock. What is the meaning of undervaluation of closing stock? Less amount of closing stock is shown as compared to the financial books. In cost accounting, rupees 7,000 less is shown. If less closing stock is shown, automatically what happens here? Profit will decrease. See, in the similar way, we can also take one more example, depreciation. Depreciation. Depreciation methods which are followed may be different in cost accounting and financial accounting. Because of that reason, the result will differ. ಅದು ಆದ ಕಾರಣದಿಂದ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಆಸ್ ಪರ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಮತ್ತು ಫೈನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ರೀ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅಸ್ಯೂಮ್ ದಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ ಎಕ್ಸೆಸ್ ಡೆಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಅಸ್ಯೂಮ್ ಮಾಡುವ. ಅಸ್ಯೂಮ್ ದಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸೆಸ್ ಡೆಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಇನ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ rupees 1,000. 1,000 is the excess depreciation. What is the impact of this on the profitability? ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಬೇಕು. ಇದರದ್ದು ಪರಿಣಾಮ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಡೆಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ತೋರಿಸಿದೀವಿ, ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಡೆಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ತೋರಿಸಿದೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಡೆಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಫೈನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ತೋರಿಸಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ನಮಗೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಕಡಿಮೆ ತೋರಿಸುತ್ತೆ. ಇದು ಸಹ ಒಂದು ಏನಿದೆ ಕಾರಣ ಇದೆ. ಐ ಹೋಪ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್. ಇನ್ ದ ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ ವೇ ಓವರ್ ಹೆಡ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತವೆ. Assume that over absorption of overheads in cost account. ಈ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಖರ್ಚಂತ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಓವರ್ ಹೆಡ್ಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಓವರ್ ಅಬ್ಸಾರ್ಪ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಓವರ್ ಹೆಡ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್. ಅಸ್ಯೂಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು 11,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು. 11,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಇದೆ. ಈ 11,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಖರ್ಚು 11,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಇವ್ರು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಅಂತ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಅದರದ ಪರಿಣಾಮ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಖರ್ಚು ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ತೋರಿಸಿರುವುದಿಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸಿನ್ಸ್ ಮೋರ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ is shown in cost accounts, the profit will decrease, whereas correct amount is shown in financial books. That is why here profit will be more. This is also one of the reasons for the change in the profit as per cost accounting and what you call financial accounting. In the similar way, we can also take under what you call absorption of overheads as well. Under absorption ನಾವು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳಬಹುದು. Okay, you take for example under absorption. Try to understand here. Under absorption of overheads in cost accounts. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಓವರ್ ಅಬ್ಸಾರ್ಪ್ಷನ್ ಅರ್ಥ ಏನು? ಓವರ್ ಅಬ್ಸಾರ್ಪ್ಷನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ತೋರಿಸಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಅಂಡರ್ ಅಬ್ಸಾರ್ಪ್ಷನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕಡಿಮೆ ತೋರಿಸಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಂಡರ್ ಅಬ್ಸಾರ್ಪ್ಷನ್? Less amount of overheads or the expenses are shown in cost accounts. If less expenses are shown, what is the impact on the profitability? It will show more profit. But whereas in case of financial accounts, less profit will be shown. Why? Because here correct amount of expenditure will be shown. But here less amount is shown in the sense the profit will be more, here profit will be less. See, these are all the different what you call causes, different reasons. Because of that reason, what happens here? Result differs. Okay, here we will do one thing. We will prepare this one reconciliation statement here. Before going to prepare the reconciliation statement, you remember that our target is financial accounts. Okay, our target is financial accounts. First, we have to start from costing records. Profit as per cost accounts we have to take. This is the profit as per cost accounts. From this we have to start our journey, and sometimes profit increases, sometimes profit decreases. Due to some reasons profit increases and due to some reasons profit decreases. Therefore these are the different reasons, but at the end we are going to get the profit as per, here I write, this is the profit as per financial accounts. Try to understand here, profit as per financial accounting is our target. We have to reach here. In order to reach this target, what do we have to do? we have to add certain items and we have to subtract certain items. Then only we can reconcile the result as per cost accounting and financial accounting. Okay, let us see one by one. You see here rent received, dividend received, commission received, total. Okay, here what is the total amount here? Rupees 9,000. This rupees 9,000 is the income. Okay, in order to reach our target, what we need to do here? Just to see, if rupees 9,000 is not recorded in cost account, not recorded in cost account, the profit as per cost account increases or decreases? Here costing profit will decrease. In order to reconcile, ಇದು ನೋಡಿ ಈ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಅನ್ನ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ದಿಸ್ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಈಸ್ ಶೋನ್ ಇನ್ ಫೈನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಅನ್ನ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಅದೇ ಆದಾಯವನ್ನ, ಆ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಅನ್ನ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ, ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ತೋರಿಸಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಈಗ ನಾವು ರೀಕನ್ಸೈಲ್ ಎರಡು ಈಕ್ವಲೈಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾರಣ ಏನಿದೆ, 9,000 ಆದಾಯ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತೋರಿಸಿಲ್ಲ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಇದನ್ನ ಕಾಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಗೆ 9,000 ಆದಾಯವನ್ನ ನಾವ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ನಿಮಗೆ? 9,000 is recorded only in financial books but not in cost books. That is why what we are doing, in order to reconcile the result as per cost accounting and financial accounting, we have to add rupees 9,000 to the costing profit. Very simple thing. There also it is added, here also it is to be added. Next one is preliminary expenses and goodwill written off. You see rupees how much? Rupees 5,000 is there. See, rupees 5,000 is deducted from financial books. I told you that these are the items which are recorded only in financial accounts. Because of that reason, entry is there in financial books but not in costing records. Here 5,000 rupees is also required to be deducted from costing books. Here 5,000, what we need to do, this one is to be deducted. Next one is notional rent is there. You see, rupees 3,000. What is this notional rent? Notional rent is recorded in costing books. Costing ನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು, ನೋಷನಲ್ ರೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ತೋರಿಸಿರ್ತೀವಿ. ಈ ನೋಷನಲ್ ರೆಂಟ್ ಇದರದ್ದು ಪರಿಣಾಮ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕು. ನಮ್ದು ಟಾರ್ಗೆಟ್ ಏನಿದೆ, ಅವರ್ ಟಾರ್ಗೆಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಟು ರೀಚ್ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಆಸ್ ಪರ್ ಫೈನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ಸ್, ರೈಟ್? ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವೈ ಇನ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಟು ರೀಚ್ ದಿಸ್ ಟಾರ್ಗೆಟ್, how to adjust this one? Notional rent ನಾವು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ತೋರಿಸಿದೀವಿ? Where we have shown this one as a charge? We have shown this notional rent in cost account. ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು ಮೈನಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಆದ್ರೆ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಇದು ಮೈನಸ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಫೈನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ರೀಚ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೈನಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದಂತಹ ಐಟಮ್ ಅನ್ನ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಮತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮರಳಿ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಇದು ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಫೈನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ನಮಗೆ ಸಿಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. Okay, that is why here rupees 3,000 is required to be added to the costing profit. Earlier it was deducted, now we are going to add it because our target is financial profit. Next one is undervaluation of opening stock. Rupees how much? 4,000 is there. Undervaluation of opening stock means here the profit. What is the impact of this one on the profitability? I told you, if the less amount of opening stock is shown, then profit will be more. Then in case if the overvaluation of opening stock is there, then automatically the reverse impact will be there on the profitability. You see here undervaluation ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಓಪನಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ 4,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಕಡಿಮೆ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಕಡಿಮೆ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ? ಅಸ್ಯೂಮ್ ಇದು ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಕಡಿಮೆ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇದು ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕಡಿಮೆ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ಓಪನಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್. ಬಟ್ ಇನ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಟು ರೀಕನ್ಸೈಲ್, ನಾವು ರೀಕನ್ಸೈಲ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಇದನ್ನ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಮೈನಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಮೈನಸ್ ಹೌ ಮಚ್? rupees 4,000. ಯಾಕೆ ಇದನ್ನ ಮೈನಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಈಗ ಅಸ್ಯೂಮ್ 14,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಏನಿದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಟೋಟಲ್ ನಮ್ದು ಓಪನಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ಇದೆ, 14,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಇದೆ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿವಿ, ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ 10,000 ಅಂತ ಮಾತ್ರ ತೋರಿಸಿವಿ. ಸಿ ಇನ್ ಫೈನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಸ್ಯೂಮ್ ದಟ್ 14,000 is shown, but in cost accounting only 10,000 is shown, 4,000 less is shown. Because of this reason, the profit as per cost accounting will be more. That is why in order to reconcile, what we need to do, this one is required to be deducted even from the costing records. ಇದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂಡರ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಯೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಓಪನಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ಇದೆ. ಈ ಓಪನಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಏನು ಪರಿಣಾಮ ಬೀರಿದೆ, ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಮೈನಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವೈ ಇಫ್ ವಿ ಡಿಡಕ್ಟ್ ಇಟ್ ದೆನ್ ವಿ ರೀಚ್ ಅವರ್ ಟಾರ್ಗೆಟ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಂಡರ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಯೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಕ್ಲೋಸಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಲೋಸಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಪರಿಣಾಮ? ಕ್ಲೋಸಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ಅಂಡರ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಯೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನಮ್ದು ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ರೀಕನ್ಸೈಲ್ ನಾವು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಒಂದು ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಒಂದು 27,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಏನಿದೆ ಕ್ಲೋಸಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ಇದೆ, ಅದನ್ನ ನಾ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಫೈನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಬುಕ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಅಸ್ಯೂಮ್ ದಟ್ ಇನ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡರ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಯೇಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ಮೇಡ್. ಅಂಡರ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಯೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಕ್ಲೋಸಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ 7,000. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ 20,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಎಷ್ಟು ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ? 20,000. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ ನಾವು? ಅಂಡರ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಯೇಷನ್. 27,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ತೋರಿಸಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು, 20,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ವಿ. 20,000 ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ದು ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? 7,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಫೈನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ 7,000 ಏನಿದೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗಿದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಫೈನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಗೆ ಮುಟ್ಟಬೇಕು. ಇಫ್ ವಿ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ರೀಚ್ ದ ಫೈನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ what you call accounting profit, what we need to do, this rupees 7,000 is required to be added. ಇದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಲಸ್ rupees 7,000 ಅಂತ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತೋರಿಸಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಈಸ್ ಯು ಸಿ ಡೆಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ದೇರ್. ಎಕ್ಸೆಸ್ ಡೆಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್ rupees 1,000 is shown. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಡೆಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಅನ್ನ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಡೆಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ? ಅಸ್ಯೂಮ್ ಇನ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್. ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಡೆಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಒಂದು 5,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಡೆಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ತೋರಿಸಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು, ಆದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ 6,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಅಂತ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ಫೈನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ 5,000 ಡೆಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಅಂತ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ಅಸ್ಯೂಮ್ ದಟ್ ಇನ್ ಫೈನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ 5,000 is shown as depreciation, but whereas in cost accounts depreciation shown is rupees how much? Rupees 6,000. Here 1,000 extra amount is shown in the cost accounting records. That is why in cost accounting if rupees 1,000 extra is shown, what is the impact of that on the profitability? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮ್ದು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಫೈನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾಕಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ 1,000 ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಡಿಮೆ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಖರ್ಚು. ಡೆಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್ 1,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಕಡಿಮೆ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ರಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗಾದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಟ್ಟಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ? ನಾವು ಮುಟ್ಟಬೇಕಾದದ್ದು ಫೈನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ಗೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇದನ್ನ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ? ಮರಳಿ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಎಷ್ಟು ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕ್ರಿ? 1,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಪ್ಲಸ್ rupees 1,000 ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ ವೇ ಯು ಸಿ ಓವರ್ ಅಬ್ಸಾರ್ಪ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಓವರ್ ಹೆಡ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಓವರ್ ಅಬ್ಸಾರ್ಪ್ಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಖರ್ಚು ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಎಷ್ಟು? 11,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಖರ್ಚು ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಈಗ ಇದನ್ನೇ ನಾನು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ತೋರಿಸುವ ನಿಮಗೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಏನಿದೆ 51,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಖರ್ಚಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಭಾವಿಸೋಣ. ಓಕೆ, 51,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಇವರು? 62,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಅಂತ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹೌ ಮಚ್? rupees 62,000. ಈ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ನೀವು ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ, ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಏನ್ ತಗೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ 62,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ. ಯಾಕಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 11,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಖರ್ಚು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ಲಾಭದ ಮೇಲೆ ಏನ್ ಪರಿಣಾಮ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? ಲಾಭ ನಮ್ದು ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಎಲ್ಲಿ? ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಲಾಭ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಫೈನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ರೈಟ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ is shown in the financial books. Because of that reason correct profitability can be ascertained here. That is why here 11,000 difference is there. ಎಷ್ಟು ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ? 11,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. 11,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಖರ್ಚು ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತೋರಿಸಿದಾಗ ಇದ್ರದ್ದು ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆದ್ರೆ ಇದ್ರದ್ದು ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಟ್ಟಬೇಕಪ್ಪ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಕಳೆದಂತ 11,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿನ ಮತ್ತೆ ನಾವು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ದಿಸ್ rupees 11,000 is required to be added or deducted. This is also required to be added. ಇದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ? ಮತ್ತೆ ಕೂಡಿಸಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಟೇಕ್ ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್ more plus 11,000. Next one is down. We are going to reach what? Our target. Just you see here in this diagram, certain items are required to be added and certain items are required to be deducted. Now ಈ ರೀತಿ ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ at the end we are going to get this result. See, we are starting base point is profit as per cost accounts and we want to reach, which is our destination? Profit as per financial account. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಹೋಗಿ ಮುಟ್ಟಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. This is our target. If you want to reach this target, here whatever the adjustments are there, these adjustments are required to be made. Then we can reach the target. You see, we are beginning from where? Cost accounting, and we want to reach where? The financial accounting. Now ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಟ್ಟಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ? ಫೈನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ಗೆ ಮುಟ್ಟಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡುವ, ಜಸ್ಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಸಿ in simple terms. You see, rupees 1 lakh is the profit as per cost account. ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? Profit as per cost account. Rupees how much? Rupees 1 lakh. Rupees 1 lakh. And here certain items are to be added. See, in the examination you need to add one by one. See, rent received recorded only in financial accounts, rupees 3000, that is to be added. And next one is dividend received, which is recorded in financial account, is to be added to which figure? To the profit as per cost account. That is why here total amount I am going to take rupees 9000. See here, rupees 9000 is to be added. Therefore, what I do, I write here add rent received. This is number one. Next one is dividend received. Try to understand here. This is very important. Dividend received. Next one is commission received. But in the examination, what you need to do is, see, when you prepare the statement, you have to show the figures, differently. Different points you have to show. Rent received, dividend received, commission received. Separately, you have to show that one. Okay, here in total, I am going to take rupees 9000. Okay, here rupees 9000 is to be added. Next, you see rupees 3000 is there. What is this 3000? Notional rent. Notional rent, I am going to add notional rent, which is recorded in only cost accounting. Rupees 3000 is to be added. Next one is 7000. What is this? Undervaluation of closing stock. Here I write undervaluation of closing stock, rupees 7000. Next one is rupees 1000. What is this? Depreciation, excess depreciation, 1000. Next one is over absorption of overheads, rupees 11000. These are the figures which are to be added. 9000, 12000, 19000, 20, 20, 30, 1000. We are going see how much here? 12,000, 19,000, 20. Next one is 21, 31,000. We are going to get here, rupees 31,000. See, when we add 31,000 to the costing profit, how much do we get here? 1,31,000. Total is 1,31,000. From this, we have to subtract how much? 5,000 and 4,000. Total 9,000 we have to deduct, rupees 9,000. Now, what is the resulting figure? We will check. 11 minus 9, 2, 1 remains. 3 minus, it comes to rupees 1,22,000 we are going to get here. But here we can make this target as 1,22,000, because only after making the adjustments we come to know the profit as per financial accounts. Just I had taken some figures here. Now you see, we started from costing profit. How much? Rupees 1 lakh. Then to this we added certain items and we deducted certain items. After that we reached what? Our target, that is the profit as per financial accounts. We will prepare reconciliation statement. Reconciliation statement. First thing is profit as per cost accounts. We take very simple thing. Profit as per cost accounts. Let's take, what is the amount? Rupees 1 lakh was given. Rupees 1 lakh. The next one is to this, what we need to do? We add, see here, number one, rent received. It is a financial item which is recorded only in financial books. Recorded in financial books. See, this rupees 1 lakh, better you show in the outer column. Here the amount I will write, rupees how much? Rupees 3000. Next, number 2, dividend received. Dividend received is an item which appears only in the financial books. Rupees how much? Rupees 5,000. Next one is I write commission received. This is also recorded in financial books. And what are the other items to be added here? Just I had taken, what you call the notional rent is there. Rupees how much? Rupees 3000. this notional rent I am going to write here. Notional rent recorded in cost accounts, recorded in cost accounts only. In cost accounts, rupees how much? Rupees 3000 we have to take. Next one is undervaluation of closing stock is given. Undervaluation of closing stock is also added. Undervaluation of closing stock. What is the amount? Rupees 7000 is to be taken here. Next one is excess depreciation charge is also added here. Number 6. Excess depreciation charged in cost accounts. Excess depreciation charged in cost accounts. What is the amount? Rupees 1000. Rupees 1000 is to be taken. Next one is over absorption of overheads in cost accounts. Over absorption of overheads in cost accounts. In cost accounts, what is the amount? Rupees 11,000. 11,000. Next one is we make the total 11, 12, 19, 22, 23, 23, 26, 26, 30, 1000. 31,000 comes to 1 lakh 31,000. Next one is from this we have to deduct what? Less the figures which are to be deducted here. Preliminary expenses written off in financial books. Preliminary expenses written off. This entry is made only in financial accounts. Next, number 2, goodwill written off. Goodwill written off. What is the amount? Written off rupees 3000. Goodwill written off. Next one is undervaluation of opening stock is given rupees 4000. Number 3, undervaluation of opening stock in cost accounts. In cost account. Okay, let us. Okay, next thing is we have to show the undervaluation of opening stock rupees 4000. This 4000 we have to show here. Next, the total comes to how much? Rupees 9000. This rupees 9000 we have to subtract from this 1 lakh 31,000. 11 minus 9, 2, 1 remains. It comes to 1 lakh 22,000. This is nothing but what? Profit as per financial accounts. If you start the same result from the financial profit, then you are going to get what? The profit as per cost accounts. You see, financial accounts show the profit of rupees 1 lakh 22,000. You see here 1 lakh 22,000, and here the items which are deducted are to be added. Reverse we have to go. Here total is how much? Rupees 9,000 we have to add, and total we get again 1 lakh 31,000. You see here, when we take 1 lakh 22,000, to that we have to add rupees 9,000. Then from that we have to deduct 31,000. The items which are added are to be subtracted here. Then we get what? Rupees 1 lakh. This rupees 1 lakh is nothing but the profit as per cost accounts. Therefore, here in order to understand this one in a better way, practice is very important, and try to understand the concept and refer other videos as well. I hope you understood the concept. If any doubt is there, you can send the comment and share this video even to your friends so that they can get the benefit of this. Okay, thank you.